What's up guys, welcome to my channel. This is a simple zombie makeup tutorial that can be accomplished by anybody at any skill level, and I hope you guys enjoy. The first things that you will need are various cream paints. I have two Ben Nye wheels. The first one is Cuts and Bruises, and the second one is Burns and Blisters. I also have white cream paint and black cream paint because those two colors specifically are very useful throughout this look. The next thing you will need is your basic foundation or skin colored cream paint, and you will also need a nude eyeshadow palette and some contouring powder. You need brushes, sponges, cosmetic wedges, whatever you use to apply your makeup on a day-to-day basis. And then finally, what's a zombie without a ton of blood? So I have dark blood and Ben Nye's Fresh Scab. So the first thing I'm going to do is mix together my foundation and white cream paint to give the illusion of dying flesh on my face. I'm using a cosmetic wedge to apply this all over my face like I would normal foundation. And when you don't clean your sponges, you get various colors spread across your face, no matter what you're doing. So essentially I'm just blending this into my skin so that it looks like I'm not wearing a mask and I'm actually a rotting corpse. I'm taking this purple shade of the Burns and Blisters palette from Ben Nye, and I'm going to apply this under my eyes and blend it out to give a tired, rotting, dying look. Now I'm taking the blue from the same palette and I'm going to put it on the bottom of a sponge that I have ripped holes into. This will create the illusion of broken capillaries throughout the face. So I'm applying the blue onto the sponge and then all over my forehead, cheeks, chin, and neck. I'm now taking the darkest shade of my contour palette and contouring my cheeks, forehead, and chin extremely so that it looks like I am a skinny, rotting, dying corpse. Now I'm taking the darkest shade of my eyeshadow palette and applying it under, over, around, and everywhere across my eye to also help with the illusion that I am dead. I am now just blending it out. I'm blending it into the purple and the blue, and it helps create the same illusion. Now I'm taking the red from the same palette and I'm going to create the outline of a wound. This is completely optional, but it is very easy to accomplish this kind of a wound. Essentially all you're doing is coloring the hole red and then you are outlining it with blood, and it makes it look 3D and not like it's drawn onto your face. Here I'm just filling in the wound with the same red that I outlined it with, and then I am outlining it again in black and blending it to the middle so it gives it a little bit more depth. Now I'm taking Ben Nye's Fresh Scab, which is, by the way, my favorite special effects product on the planet, and it has the consistency of a jello, jelly, gelatin, that kind of a thing. I'm just outlining the wound in this product because essentially what it's going to look like is the wound is scabbing up, and so it's going to give it a 3D effect, and it's not going to look like face paint. It's going to look like an actual wound. After I'm done outlining it, I blend all of the blood into the middle to make it look like it is 3D and gives it more depth. I'm now taking the yellow from the Cuts and Wounds palette and I'm outlining it across the wound. It's going to make it look like it is bruised and rotting. I'm also going to take the same blue from that palette and I'm going to do the broken capillaries thing again, and I'm just going to go around the wound several times and touch up my chin and my face. Now I get to take dark blood from Ben Nye and make the wound gory. I'm putting the blood into the cap so it's easier to manipulate and I don't waste a ton of blood. And I'm going to take a regular cosmetic brush and just drip it into the wound. I find that it's easier to stroke down to up because it allows the product to drip off your face, making it look like it is an actual wound. Now I am going to take the cosmetic sponge and dip it in the blood, and I'm going to make it look like I just ate somebody's leg. So essentially it's very easy, you're just rubbing blood all over your mouth and your chin and your cheeks. Now I'm taking more of the fresh scab and I'm going to make it drip down my mouth and make it look like I have something disgusting in my mouth, like I'm an actual zombie. This is the final look. It's pretty awesome, especially in pictures, and it works for Halloween. So thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment on what you want to see next.